channel.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I posted the link for your the report thing.
Yep.
I was blocked. You've been blocked by the owner of this video or moderator because I tried to say yeah, I'm gonna go to Hitbox's channel, and it says I'm blocked. What the hell?
I think it's trying to gate out the competition.
Wait. Yeah, I've been blocked. What the? It must have happened since I last put the link up because I was able to post.
Yeah.
Did you guys see me post a link? Did that come up?
My comments don't work.
Okay. Yeah, what the?
Alright.
Alright.
Let's actually get my view up.
That is not cool.
How confident are you two feeling?
Oh, he deleted my link as well. I don't know why you do that though. He said he might join us. What the hell?
I think
He's probably got like no spam links or something.
No, but maybe it was a moderator because it said you've been blocked by the owner or moderator. No, but he wouldn't have assigned anyone a moderator, so it must have been him. Maybe he didn't know it was for you. He probably thought it was for something else.
Probably.
Because like, if you'd put a link, like maybe he would have allowed it, but he would have known that I'm with you. God damn it! I can't comment on any of the vids.
You can make a new YouTube account specifically for him.
Yeah.
I could. I have another one with the exact same name. Maybe he won't be able to tell the difference. Oh yeah, should we get up questions then? I'll do the snippets.
Yeah. There was actually these like awkward questions that can come up.
Yeah. That people hate. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's on my other screen. So.
Okay, wait. Let me go on the LCR website. I'll start doing the snippets. God damn, this guy. I really like his stream, but I really wanted him to get to the actual active stuff.
Well, we can do the active stuff.
Yeah, because I don't know. Like everyone wants to like.
The school. Oh yeah, I need to put the link.
But BNF and that's something you have to actually know and understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these links in to the chat.
Don't do it, you'll get blocked.
No, but into my chat.
Yeah.
Priff is a moderator within it, so.
In what?
In my chat.
Oh, on Hitbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can have a go at managing some stuff.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to get up all the past papers and do a snippet of everything.
Yeah, I'll probably just like go through these, then just go through what people want. Just quickly go for this. Oh.
Well, I've been blocked on this, so I think I'm going to leave it.
Matt,
Yeah,
do you have any notes about job queues?
All my notes are within my PowerPoint that I've
Okay, I'm
in
gonna
the video.
quickly.
Cheers, man.
Can I was it job queue?
Yeah, job queue.
Did I make anything? Nope, didn't make any notes about that. Anything? Cause I misspelled queue.
So I really think it might come up this year. 6 marker.
What?
There's potential for the different job states in the queues.
Would that be like? What would that be? Would that be scheduling like mid-level scheduler, higher?
Yeah, high level scheduler, and then swapping between the different job states. And then there's a reason in the book. I'll read it. I'll just read it. I found just now. Good luck.
Okay.
The reason, in order to understand the ability, to have a number of jobs in different stages of processing at a time. That's the reason why we have the queues. So to have a number of jobs being in different stages of processing at a time.
Yeah.
And that's what they'd say. And if they don't, I mean, it's in their book.
Yeah, is there anything about job queues and lists, the difficult and awkward ones, I wonder?
If he joins our queue, would it be awkward if I say, why'd you block me?
In our queue? Oh, is he going to join our queue, is he?
In our stream. Snip. Snipping. Okay, what do they want me to go over? Can you do like multiple snips? Like, can you do a snip?
You have
can you basically do a?
I don't think you can.
Snip in one thing.
Yeah,
okay,
this is my last. That was the last snippet I did.
What? Oh, okay. What do they want us to do? Like snippet wise? What are their requests?
There aren't any requests, but all Priff has said how many questions would that. And when we were talking about job queues, he mentioned something about would that be ready when in blocked?
Insertion sort, quick sort, class diagrams. Okay, I'll do these then.
Yeah, we need to probably do some stuff on the preemptive scheduler and then non-preemptive scheduler stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
Here we are. Okay, that'll be a good first snippet.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying that's in a way, but okay.
What? So these are like, this is from the Hartismere school also. These difficult and awkward questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've just got these from ones that have came up, which they didn't find that great.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the question on writing algorithm, which Joe doesn't like that much.
They call them Angus questions, just in terms of instead of difficult and awkward.
Yeah,
I know a guy called Angus who has autism.
Jeez.
That's really.
Oh yeah, the
That's really
algorithm
weird.
questions. I forgot. Oh God, I forgot about. I bet there's gonna be one next year. Like this as well. Sorry. I bet there's gonna be one next tomorrow. Actually, no,
Yeah.
they do follow the same kind of things though. They always are roughly the same.
Right, let's actually put that to the side. Put this one to the side as well.
Dibs, do you have any other questions you want, mate?
Yeah, the algorithm questions in F453 is quite rare and mostly wordy.
Oh, he means the scheduling algorithms. So like the first, what came up last year? That might not be on. I think first comes, first served.
No, insertion sort came up last year, didn't it?
No, he's talking about the scheduling algorithms.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you could use any. So with round robin, where was it? I was thinking queues that haven't been in past week, the questions. All the scheduling algorithms have come up so far. There's nothing, and apart from multi-level feedback queues. If I check them.
Oh God, I really hope that doesn't come up.
And it's not really well defined in the book, so.
Oh no.
This question here, does an operating system also use scheduling? Describe one method of scheduling. That's only a 2-marker.
That was in June this year,
Yeah.
2014. Yeah, when you have that 2-marker, you don't have to talk about MLFQ. It's actually not in the mark scheme, the multi-level feedback queues. I'm just looking through the mark schemes for scheduling, so I'll be a second.
For the question on just the operating system auto user scheduling, the methods, there's like round robin, where each user allocates a small period of time in a sequence. No, nothing. They didn't mention anything about a time slice.
Yeah.
You probably might get away with saying time slice though.
When you do say time slice, another mark they often give is that the time slice is a narrow window of time, or like a very short amount of time.
Yeah, it can even be for a few milliseconds.
Yeah, a few minutes.
Yes. Yeah.
Just remember when I said in one of the videos.
What?
It can even be for a few milliseconds.
Yeah. It's correct.
Yeah, and it's the way I said it as well.
Oh yeah.
That's how I remember it.
Utility data security.
We're gonna start then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, yeah. Is Kevin back yet?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh my god.
What?
He's doing binary numbers.
I don't think multi-level feedback queues have ever come up.
Really?
Oh my god, this isn't good. Because if they could give 6 marks to like time slice,
they can't give 6 marks to multi-level feedback queue.
Sorry, they gave 4 marks to time slice, so they could give 4 marks to.
No, because multi-feedback queue doesn't really have that many points.
No, it doesn't. Use a series of. What would it be? Like use a series of queues. They act in the book. It says they act as a league system. On a job. It's an order of ready queues. Is it? Is that what it is? A series of ready queues. The job in the first queue, in the multi-level feedback queue, is those are the jobs of highest priority. And when jobs lose priority, they drop down through the queues, or are relegated. That's the word they use. Down through the queues, like the football tables. And the jobs in the first queue, they're the easiest to switch between running and ready, and the low-level schedulers are the ones that do that. Kieran did say earlier, though, that the queues it utilizes all of the different scheduling algorithms for the multi-level feedback queues. It's a complex scheduling algorithm.
Yeah. What was it people wanted? So.
Joel?
Yeah?
What does that 12 indicate beneath the thing in the stream?
What stream?
Isn't the stream running? On hitbox, there's a 12.
Oh, wait, let me go on hitbox then. I mean, it's just loading out. I don't see a 12, I see a 10. Is it right beneath the video? Is it right beneath the video? To D.
Sorry, yeah, my microphone muted. Yeah.
Is it right beneath the video?
Yeah.
Oh, that's current views. If you put your mouse across it, if you put your mouse on it, it will say current viewers.
Okay.
The alt text.
Wait, are we streaming? Can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us. I've been
Yeah, you can hear us.
Oh, okay.
All right, Matt. I'll let you take it.
Yeah.
Question 1.
Yes. So state 2. Let's drink it over here. State 2 reasons why memory management is necessary. So 2 marks. So just 2 statements. You are 2 reasons.
To partition the disk when using virtual memory, paging, and segmentation, and to protect jobs from each other, different processes from each other.
So you said paging and segmentation.
Yeah.
You mentioned.
Mm.
And then you also mentioned about protecting the system also.
Yeah, protecting jobs from each other. Another one that I saw either today or the other day is that it's the same as the virtual memory advantage to allow jobs to run when there's insufficient memory. That's another one I'm lucky to come up they can use.
That is so allows jobs to run. That's just using of segmentation and stuff though.
I saw it in a Markscheme for memory management today or yesterday. I don't remember which day, but it did come up.
So allow programs to run with insufficient memory.
Yeah. I think if paging and segmentation doesn't come up in the next question, it'd be pretty good to write that down.
Yeah.
Limited memory. Ooh, that looks like an F. That needs to be a P. It looked like an F. If it's Preface said if it's too large, parts of program go to back install.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just.
But that wouldn't be memory management. We'd be moving deeper into virtual memory territory there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just reveal the answers to this. Yep.
Yeah.
So to allocate memory to allow separate processes to run at the same time.
Oh yeah.
To deal with allocation when paging or segmentation.
Yep.
To reallocate memory when necessary. To protect processes or data from each other. So we've got that. So yeah, we've got the 2 marks.
Yeah.
And to protect the operating system and provide security. To enable memory to be shared.
Hello?
Yes. Sure, that work. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Who joined?
Yep.
Who joined? Is it Jason?
Jason, yep.
Hey, Jason.
Sure.
Prif has asked, what do we mean by protect processes or data? That means, so, for instance, for the operating system, there's the system reserve on your memory.
Yeah.
So if you go to, actually I'll just show it right now. So if I go to system properties, as you see it says, where it says installed memory, 8 gigs, 7.89 gigs is usable, so there is a system reserve part. Because you don't exactly want your operating system's memory locations to be overwritten by other programs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fair point. That's really... You know what's messed up is this course has taught me to not think about stuff like that.
Yeah, if you...
Which is...
What helps is if you try and like relate it back to what you've got.
Yeah.
Like what you've... Like your system itself. And for virtual memory as well,
yeah.
You can just go to Performance, Settings, Advanced, and you can change the size of your virtual memory. So a page file is an area on the hard disk.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is how you can change it and stuff.
Holy crap!
You didn't know. That's how. So, I've got 16 gigs. Just for virtual memory.
I know what virtual memory does, but I don't actually know what like it on a computer because you're not taught to do that.
No.
Yeah, I've known this for quite a while. Data execution protection helps protect against damage. Just.
Anyway, should we get back to the question?
Yeah, let's get back. So you can always relate back to.
This isn't ICT. Joking.
But that's how you'll improve your virtual memory, and it has a definition there. So just think back, paging, because it mentions paging.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which question are you on?
Yeah.
Describe how virtual memory is used.
Okay, that is.
Are we going through this?
Yeah, well, these are awkward questions. That
Yeah, these are just.
I remember.
Yeah.
Virtual memory is used. It uses. It uses paging between the primary memory and the backing store.
Yep.
I remember that. Paging between main memory and backing store.
Yeah, this is 3 marks. So
It swaps the pages to make space in memory.
Yeah.
So only the relevant pages, only relevant parts of the program are in the memory at any time, and you have to state that the pages are of a fixed size, allowing and this is where you could, as I forgot his name. As Dib said, this is where you can talk about the allowing large programs to run on insufficient memory.
yeah, his name is Prif.
Prif Dibs.
Here, Mark, here's just a quick question, okay?
Yep.
Can you remove an item from middle of the queue?
What?
Can you remove an item from the middle of the queue?
No.
It's only start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can only
because
remove it
it-
at the start,
Because
and
it's
the only way
first
you
in,
can
first out, so it can only come out from the beginning.
the only way that you could probably actually remove something from the queue is if it has a higher priority, maybe,
Yep.
so it gets pushed up.
The next job.
Okay.
But it will always be removed from the front of the stack. I mean, from the front of the queue, sorry.
And then stack is the very last item.
Yeah.
Well,
Think, think of a stack like pancakes. You know, you can
Yeah.
get like a whole row of pancakes. You always take the first one off. You don't get the like middle one or the bottom one. Otherwise, your pancakes fall on the floor, and you'd wasted some good pancakes.
well,
So
you
you
could
and-
try and take them all off.
Then you'd waste them.
You could do like the
This is
where you have a
It's like a table with a sheet, and you like.
yes, that's what I'm
But
thinking of.
But if you take this middle one, it'll be all soggy. It'll be like,
Exactly.
so you don't want soggy
Soggy
data.
and syrup. Soggy and syrup is pretty nice. It would be dry because it's the middle.
Oh yeah,
Stuff.
and also see if you like delete an item from the queue.
Yeah.
Does every item like after the queue increment by 1 or stay where it is?
It stays.
where it
So
is.
you have.
Those ways.
So you have a
But the
queue.
free space, will move down one.
Yeah, so you have a
Think of
queue.
it-
Think of a queue as like you're in class and there's a bunch of people sat in chairs in a row, and you have a guy. These are the pointers. You have a couple guys. One guy pointing to the next empty chair and one guy pointing at the first full chair. To take a person out of the queue, you take the person that's in the first full chair, then you remove him, and then you decrement the pointer. But in the mark scheme, it says you increment it.
Yeah.
So
What's the difference between incrementing and decrementing?
it's
just-
to do with the order of the addresses.
The
Because I remember when
in the
you
processor.
remove an item, you decrement it, and when you add an item, you increment it, don't you? For a stack, at least. For a stack.
For a stack.
Yeah.
That's for a stack.
Is it different for a queue? Yeah. Oh, is a queue the opposite? Did you say?
For a queue,
yeah.
data is added on at the back. So
Yeah.
as you decrement the point, so if you increase the 3-pointer, but then you decrement. So when you take data off, so from the front, you decrement the front pointer.
yeah, but it depends
It depends on the
which
order
way
of
you going out,
Yeah.
left or right.
left or right.
If it's going right, you increment. If you're going left, you decrement.
Yeah. So for something that complex, I think it would, actually it doesn't always have it, but if it has a diagram, like what Jason just said, your best bet is looking at the diagram, and then right would be would that be the higher values, and then left would be going down, so you'd increment to go right if you had the diagram, like that diagram we saw yesterday with the circular queue.
Yeah, that was June 2013, was it?
Yeah, June 20. I'll look at my past paper.
No, it was one that I've done June 2012.
2012. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, June 20.
So describe how virtual memory is used.
Yep.
So we said it uses pages.
Swaps pages.
Yep.
Yeah, uses pages / swaps pages.
Then main memory and back install. Pages swap between memory and back install. And it's a 3 markers to see. So use of back install as if it were main memory or temporary storage. Paging or fixed size. Swaps pages between memory and back install.
Yep.
Then
Make space.
Yeah.
Yes, we would have got 3 marks then.
Yeah.
Right. Let's move on to the next question. Let's actually zoom in a bit more so you can see it. Should we actually explain more what a stack is and queue is a bit later, or should we quickly do that now? Or
Yeah.
Wait, what's this?
I was thinking, although we've already pretty much explained what a queue and stack is,
How does describe one method of scheduling a difficult question?
it's because it's 2 marks.
Yeah.
It's probably you have to
see-
describe it exactly.
So it's like with everything you have to say exactly.
Yeah, but this is more exact.
Yeah, it's harder to get which 2 points. I don't know. Maybe they just needed something light to put at the start of their thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they slowly make it more difficult.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually gone through a past paper, but gone through it from the back and worked it towards the front?
No.
No, that creeps me out.
I've gone through a past paper just doing the active questions a bunch of times, but...
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Hello! Whoa!
Oh, hello,
First-
Pro.
First time on stream, but I'm cool with that.
Alright.
Thought I'd join.
That was a good
There's
introduction.
Yes. Hello.
There's like 12 people watching. Just
Hi.
do this.
Okay, where we at? Because I had to set up. I apologise, everyone.
Yep.
We'll just describe methods. So describe one method of scheduling. Should we just list some methods?
I'll say round robin, and
Yep.
each user is allocated a time slice.
Yep.
In which it then passes to next user.
Yep.
Until
That's
all
knowledge,
users-
yeah.
When the job is finished processing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much marks is this question?
2 marks.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. Can you think of any
It's
others?
so energetic. I like it.
Shortest job first.
Yeah, shortest job.
Sure, still first.
That would be
I don't know what. Oops, sorry.
the time to which one? The shortest remaining time is the one where the time of the job remaining is calculated, but the shortest job first is the one where I think the size of the task is used, but
Yeah.
I just say that
There's
time
also
is calculated and the size is used.
first come, first serve,
Yeah, first
Yeah.
come first.
Yep.
which is just jobs are processed in the order they come or the order they arrive.
Yep.
And
There's
there
also-
was a question on
Priority.
June 2014 for that.
Yeah.
About why it's not efficient. Mechanic. The marking points were a job using a slow resource like the printer or whatever.
Yeah.
That would waste
Peripheral.
processor time. Yeah, peripheral. Or a storage
They
device.
love their peripherals, they do.
Oh yes, they do. They love their printers.
Like every scheduling question, they somehow bring up peripherals, which are printers.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so examples could have included the round robin, each user allocates a short period of time.
I don't know whether I've only seen this once, but yeah, system of priorities. That's what I was going to say. Highest priority. See, this is what I don't like. They say length of job, and then as a sub point, shortest job first. I've never heard of the length of job as a schedule.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shortest job first or shortest time remaining.
I haven't heard of system of priorities. What is that?
No, I haven't either. It's,
Highest priority job
highest
is done
priority
first. So,
Oh,
like,
okay.
when you move your mouse, that is a high interrupt, and then it quickly updates.
Yeah.
Oh, so jobs are correlates with priorities then, I guess. Interrupt, sorry.
Yeah.
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 Like the power failure is the highest priority.
Yeah, because it
effectively.
saves it saves the contents
That's more
of like the
important
data
than,
and
like,
stuff.
You're watching a YouTube video, for example.
It's like, why does this video keep buffering? Well, you're doing
I love
something
it.
else in the background.
I love the idea of your processor judging you through all of your computer activities. This isn't important. What are you doing this for? You have an exam tomorrow. Come on. I have access to your calendar. Come on.
Wow.
Rude.
Yeah, when I
I was feeling that today. I remember earlier today when because I procrastinated for a good couple of hours. My computer seemed to slow. I'd click like load new videos. It wasn't loading. I was like, what? Clearly my computer was trying to tell me something.
Oh yes. Yep.
yeah.
It didn't work. We tried. Anyway,
Okay, go ahead.
okay, so next one.
Yes.
State one disadvantage of using intermediate code.
So, what do you remember about intermediate code?
Remember, it's basically machine code.
So
No,
you'll
it's-
need additional software, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need a you need to translate it again using the
That's it.
interpreter.
Does it? Yeah. Yeah.
It's
You don't need to do any like,
simplified code. The
Yeah.
disadvantages to it is that since you need to use the interpreter to translate it again, it actually ends up being slower than just using
Yeah.
executable code
Yeah, because it needs to be translated each
every
time.
single time,
Yeah.
and one line at a time.
God knows.
Yes.
To be honest, we all should have said the day before. Good God.
What are your guys' weak points?
Everything. Look, I don't have any weak points. It's just
It's
Just
like,
getting the exam definitions is
Yeah.
my problem.
for me, it's just remembering stuff. It's mainly about the simple stuff like addresses.
God, I haven't even gone over any of the algorithms.
Do you know what's
The al-
messed up?
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you can. I was just going to say algorithms. I just wing those, yeah.
Is parallel processing and array processing of one human is a architecture?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're two different
They're
types.
two different things.
I didn't even know that.
Parallel processing is when you have a set of different processing units. So it's effectively
Yeah.
you have a bunch of parallel processes, and they're not acting in a linear way. So the von Neumann, sorry, start again. They're not acting in a linear way. So any processor can do any job at any time, but they're all working together to achieve a certain goal, to process a single job.
Yeah.
So they can each do different parts of it.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
That's parallelism.
And the difference between that and the array processor, array processing? Wait, which is
Arrays,
Oh yeah, there's arrays.
Yeah, array processor, that is used in weather forecasting.
Yeah.
so that's
No,
not
that's
single
parallel.
inputs,
No.
multiple-
No, it's an array.
No, that's array.
Oh,
yeah, it's array.
okay.
Yeah.
Array is this is a good it's SIMD. That means single instruction, multiple data. You can do one instruction on several sets of data. So that's why you use it in arrays, because it's array processing.
Do you know?
You can use
the
multiple indexes.
Which one was MIMD? Oh, I'm just trying to remember off my
memory
head.
data register.
No,
What?
MIMD. Like, that was SIMD.
MIMD.
What was MIMD?
Memory
Yeah,
index
multiple-
register.
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
Mim. That was
Multiple instruction, multiple data.
the most.
No,
instruction.
which processor? Is that the
Oh,
parallel?
that's parallel. Yeah.
Parallel.
You know, if array doesn't come up tomorrow, I'll just be saying hooray. You've done
Here's the
it.
thing. I don't think there's ever been any disadvantages for array processors.
I haven't seen any. I guess I don't know.
I can't think of
Exam.
one.
More intensive since there's many ALUs. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, uses multiple.
Maybe.
Yeah,
that
uses
is-
at the same.
I'm just winging that. Haven't seen a question about that before.
That's what scares
So,
me.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's have a look at.
Weird hearing you.
If worst comes to worst, you could just say it's harder to program.
Good point. Good point.
It's
Yeah.
harder to program because I don't know why.
We'll just take a 50-50 guess and say
It
it's
works.
slower, harder, instead than something else. Take a 50-50 guess. Say it's slower. Something else. Okay, should we go on to the next question?
Well, we haven't revealed the answers
Yeah,
yet.
no, that's what I'm saying.
So interpreter or so.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. It said state what additional software is needed. Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Interpreter.
it stated one disadvantage. Say what what additional software is needed, and then state one disadvantage of using it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And what was the disadvantage? Oh, runs more slowly.
Someone's slower.
Or
That's
has to be
okay.
translated each time it's run, or it needs additional software.
Okay.
So that's
Wow.
just in the question.
Yeah.
What
Mate,
is us?
mate, come on.
Yes.
What?
Who was that?
What?
Yeah.
What was it?
Was someone like, I know it's summer, it might be hot, you know, and you're trying to like shake ice into like a crunchy form. Like, come on.
Oh, yes. So I was just shaking my water bottle. Sorry.
Yeah. Something you don't forget. Get ready for the exam tomorrow. So, calculator, working pens.
Oh
Yes.
gosh. Yeah. My
All of you
friend-
guys watching, don't forget.
Yeah.
Pencils.
Rulers.
all of my
Yeah.
equipment.
See for the
quite natural.
binary questions, can you use a pencil to answer it?
No, they say all
Oh.
marking has all not all marking all,
All answers, yeah.
must be in pencil unless stated all answers must be in pen unless stated otherwise.
So if you write in pencil, they won't mark it.
Well, I don't think
I
the
don't think it scans.
the
I'm not
printer
sure,
can't
yeah.
really pick it up that much.
Ah.
Anyways, next question.
Describe how a jump instruction is executed.
It's simple. The address in the CIR is
Yep.
copied to the PC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. I actually don't have that much equipment. My friend had A2 like exams, and I kept lending my equipment to him because he had
Oh.
his A2s, and I have not got it back. So now I don't have any rubbers or pens. That's a good start.
You'll find one. Should be fine.
I'm hoping to buy one to school tomorrow. Because he's not back at school yet, because obviously he's left.
So what are
Yeah,
the different types of jump instructions? Is that the only way a jump instruction can go, or is
think it
another
is,
one
yeah.
by
Yeah.
interrupts?
Right.
Or is interrupts a completely different thing using the interrupt register?
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
That's
Just to
about-
clarify.
about
Different-
indexed addressing.
The different kinds of jump instructions you can have are conditional jumps. So it's like a condition. Condition needs to be true, and then a jump can occur. And then you have unconditional jumps, which is just jump around. And there's a third one. Let me look in the book. Maybe I forgot this. Sorry, give me a second. Sorry.
Who's?
That's
Who's-
some music there.
Whose music's that?
That's the lift music. We're ascending in our grades. That's why. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's just a jump, an unconditional jump. There's no third one. I don't know why I thought there was a third one.
Hmm.
God, that was amazing.
Sorry.
Send
little
it your
sister had-
face.
My little sister had her Disney music as she was passing by.
Ah.
Yep, go ahead. Reveal.
Yeah, what's the mouse?
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Well, so PC holds the address of next instruction.
Yep.
Copies contents of PC to MAR.
What?
Increments PC. I think they wanted you to like do the whole process.
It's only 2 marks, so any 2 marks.
Oh yeah, but
It's
they
probably-
like, it's any of these two.
Okay.
So increments PC loads
Wait, that
instruction.
doesn't really make sense. So
That
I
doesn't
could
make
put-
any
doesn't,
sense.
no.
So I could just put PC holds instructions for next.
Yeah.
PC holds address for next instructions. Decode instruction in CIR. Would that give me 2 marks?
Nah. Wait
No.
a second.
No
mate.
way. That doesn't sound right.
That's come up like 3 times. Let me
Yeah.
find the past paper for
That's
that
basically the
question.
entire freaking code
not
execute cycle.
Yeah, fetch execute cycle. Wow.
I think they copied it wrong when they
Yeah,
were
I
doing
think
that.
so as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I actually have it here. One of my vision cards. Just give me a sec. I'll find it.
So jump.
Oh, here, look. It's actually the last one. Okay. It's by changing contents of PC to address part of instruction. Copy address part of instruction to the CIR to the PC. In the CIR
Yeah.
to the PC. That's it.
Yeah, so we'll use that instead because
So
Yeah.
the first 2, okay.
how much they got it wrong there.
Okay, let's move on. Explain the term coprocessor.
Ooh, yay.
That's an
Yeah.
additional processor. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Additional processor that is used for like maths coprocessor, isn't it?
Yep, specific purposes, yeah.
Yep, specific purposes. Which is used in, is it synchronization or is that parallel? Which is used for a specific task or one task.
I just put down synchronicity as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be in the mark scheme though. For
What about freeze up or not freeze up? I'm just trying to find the words. You know, the other processor can continue doing other jobs.
No, it's
What's that?
while
What's
the
that doing now?
processor is doing it. It's while the processor is doing a specific job to
Ah.
aid it.
Yeah.
It's like there's
I
the
see.
master
Fooling.
processor. There's the binary coprocessor, floating point binary. So it
Yeah.
gives extra addresses, so the initial processor can handle bigger numbers. So see, that's the second one, but it doesn't. The first one isn't doing something else, because then that would be parallel processing. The first one's still doing the same thing, and it's being helped by the second processor.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
That makes
So
sense.
since it's an explain thing and it's a free marker, they'll probably want you to give an example as well.
Maths coprocessor or floating point accelerator or what's it called?
Yes.
I just put maths coprocessor down. Comes up
Yeah.
every single year.
Fair point.
Is that the one for the weather forecasting, or is that array processor?
That's a way
That's
processor.
Okay. Yeah.
Array processor. Cheers.
Yeah, so coprocessor, an additional processor, so we've got that mark.
Yep.
Used for a specific task.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got that. Improves processor speed by executing concurrently. And an example, mass coprocessor or floating point accelerator.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Right,
Oh,
where
good
are
old
we?
algorithm.
Oh my god.
We are just right. Question 7. We are on.
So give the correct name of the type of programming language. Declarative?
Oh no,
yeah,
we're on 7.
No,
No,
it-
it's right there.
7.
Oh, on 7.
Seven.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oops.
we're on this one here.
Totally unintentional trying to skip that question.
That's 6 marks.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is 6 marks.
Okay, so write an algorithm.
This is-
To merge
I think
2
it's-
sorted
I
files.
think this is the only one they can ask us though, but what scares me is I've
No, it's
seen
binary tree as well.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
But there was an algorithm for adding a data item to a binary tree, but I've yet to see one about minusing and
Removing, you mean?
Yeah.
removing. Sorry.
Now that's way too involved. That would be like
Yeah.
12 marks. There's no.
Yeah. If
Not
you say
even
no
a
way,
shut
then it's
up.
going to come up.
Touch wood. I'm touching wood.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
Don't have any wood there.
Because you'd also have to talk about like comparing each different node of each of the 2 different
Unless they
parts of the
state,
tree.
Yeah.
That would-
unless they
You have to do that
state
for
saying,
admin as
say the first, like 3 tasks or so.
Because say if it was in the middle of a tree, that'll just cause so much problems trying to relink the tree. As well.
Probably wouldn't do that then. They're probably doing that first one.
Okay, for writing this algorithm, should we just do it pseudocode? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
pseudocode.
Yep.
So, we
So
can
you
do
have,
away.
you have to check first if it's
So-
empty.
The first one would be open up all files.
Yep,
Yep.
that's it. Open in read mode for
No, you
the
have to
first
create a new
files.
file.
You might have to create a merge
Yeah,
file.
create
Yeah.
a new
Create
file.
files, yeah.
So create files.
Create new file.
Check if files are not empty,
Yeah.
So validation.
and if.
Quick question for merging. If two items of data are the same, you only keep one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Nice.
no
So
duplication.
Duplication.
Okay. Sweet. So open the files, create a new file. So in
If they are
read mode-
empty, you
yeah,
report
yeah.
error and stop, don't you?
That's good. So with these algorithms, I never knew how they're marked. Like, is it a line? Or is it... I don't know,
You
markings.
could.
No bottom points.
There's the marking.
Oh yeah,
points
there's
at the
the
bottom.
marking.
Yeah.
And then compare the two data.
Uh,
First data.
Yeah, it'll be kind of like a repeat until loop or something, or
Yeah,
while
Yeah.
loop.
So
Yeah.
First you have to like set the
Yes.
pointers to the start of the list.
Yeah.
And then you compare the data inside of the the data pointed to the two pointers.
Yep.
The way I do it is I send alpha I don't use pointers because they confuse me. So I use alpha and I use beta as variables, and then I move up like that because that's just the way my teacher like helps me think about stuff like that.
Makes sense.
But
Yeah.
you increase the pointers you compare, so like lesser than, greater than, and also you have to check you're sorting it into ascending or descending because that can just
Yeah.
screw you out at like 3 or 4 marks. So you do the comparison for the greater than, the lesser than, and use the if statements for that. And then for the equal to, you say you only use the one from one pointer, and then you increment both pointers. And the until is until both of the files are not. Wait.
Oh no.
No. It's until.
Until one file.
See, I use while, because when I use while, I say while both of the files are not empty. Because you can't say until one of the files is empty. Yeah, you can say that. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah, repeat until one of the files is empty, and then when one of the files is empty,
Copy
you just
the rest.
dump the rest of the stuff. And you have to remember to close both of the files, because then
Very
you have to close all 3 of the files.
Okay, guys, I'm going to quickly just something to eat. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay.
alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yep.
Alright, so see what the answer is.
Don't forget to close and save the files as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So open existing file.
Nice.
So create new file. Check existing files are not empty, but wouldn't that actually check like the new file?
Mhm.
So when it says check existing files are not empty. Oh right, yeah.
You
Never
don't
mind.
have to check the new
Yeah.
files always on.
Now you can. What you do for that is you open the files, check it, and then create a new file.
Yeah.
Yeah, so use pointers or counters to identify records for comparison.
Yeah.
Repeat compare records indicated by pointers. Copy earlier value record to new file. Move correct pointer until end of one file. Copy remaining records from other file. Close files. Assume
Assumptions.
assumptions.
Yeah.
So a common key.
Yeah.
If 2 records are the same, only one is written to the new file.
Another assumption that comes up is that you'll assume
It's the
both
same data
files-
type.
and that both files are sorted in the same order, because the question might just say 2 sorted lists. It might not say they're sorted in the same order.
Yeah.
So you can actually
sure.
just because it says state 1 or state 2 or something like that doesn't mean you only have to state 1. They're not going to take marks away from you if you get 2 right.
True, true.
So
Yes.
don't gamble with your future.
Good advice. Alright, so question 8 now. How many left? Should we skip over some a bit later, or should we just go through each one of these?
I don't mind.
You're the commander-in-chief here, Matt.
Yep.
Should we just do like a speed through this?
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
correct name for this type of programming language.
Declarative. Yeah, declarative.
Yeah.
I'm just going to quickly
Cool.
scroll up that, just, and then just do that to the side. So I can scroll down as we get the answer. So, following statements. Yes, actually copy the whole question. Ooh. So, declarative. Yeah.
Second question.
Then
Yep.
fact is.
Cat X. Cat Tom, sorry.
Cat Tom, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be these things up here. So, character sets on. Then a wall would
Chases
be.
X. Yeah, chases X away.
And the goal.
The one with the question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
always
one with
try
the
and.
question
If there's a question mark, look for a question mark. An instance. Is that an instance? Instantiation.
mark. Finds X Tom?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not
that's
sure.
sets.
Or was it, oh,
That's when you
set,
set the value.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sex Tom.
Alright, so then let's move on to the next one. So backtracking and give one example probably from the previous one.
Just going back to find another solution.
Yep.
Yeah, and then what example would you give?
Attempt to solve cat X. So step 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the marking points for the backtracking are
Oh,
And they wanted 6 and 7 is the same as step 1. So step 7 is the same as step 1.
Okay. Because step 7 and 8 is the same as step 1 and 2. Yeah.
How did you do any of the like past papers as like a mock?
No, I've done every one of them now.
So
Yay!
what?
I've only done
How well did you do?
I don't like to talk. I don't like to talk about stuff like that.
Ah,
I know the reasons why. as
No,
well.
it doesn't. A, it either comes out as bragging, or B, it discourages other people. So I don't like to do stuff like that.
okay.
Fair enough.
Probably you're too smart. Get 100%.
Yeah.
Comes with practice.
Plus,
Practice makes perfect.
your marks tend to drop. Like if you get your marks drop a bit, like a 2 or 3, because everyone cracks under exam pressure. So try to shoot for a couple higher than you would be hoping for in the exam.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. Nice tip. Next question.
Oh wait, we didn't bring up the
One sec.
No wait, we did bring up the Asda. Asda? What? Ah,
The Asda, yes.
yeah,
Sorry,
okay.
Matt. Every little helps.
Yeah. So explain the term mnemonics. So assembly language uses mnemonics. Explain the term mnemonics.
Ooh,
It's like
uh-oh, iffy. Is
2
that
marks.
a human reader? I'm guessing like a shortened down version of binary values, is it?
all I remember is that it's easier to remember.
Yeah.
It's the easier to remember short phrases
Yeah.
that are closer to
Only
human
one
language.
piece.
They have a one-to-one relationship with machine instructions. So one neuron will mean like one machine instruction, and they are the basically they're the equivalent of the opcode to the operation code, which means instruction. But like opcode is the fancy word they use.
Do you get a
Yeah.
mark if you say they only contain 3 characters?
I
No, because they
Don't
can
think so.
they can get like 4
I thought it was only 3.
to
That's what my teacher
no,
taught us.
they can change.
Yeah,
Because
most
if you-
examples are three
It's like with binary notation. The the add would be the Mantissa kind of thing. You can have 4 available for the Mantissa kind of thing. You can have 3. You can have 2. So
Yeah.
Well, my teacher is Roma.
yeah,
Like this.
I have a computing teachers. In my experience now, they're terrible. Not terrible, but the ones that are good are great, and the ones that aren't good are really bad. Because I had this lady come in this year to teach us, and she was the worst. She's absolutely piss poor. She's a really bad teacher. I could go on for a while, but this would sum it up in 2 sentences, right? In my project, my initial score that she gave me was 54 out of 80.
Wow.
For context, my project, including the code, which was about 12 pages, my entire project was 143 pages long, and I got 54 marks.
Wow.
It got remarked by Dr. Barley, my other teacher, and it went and it shot up to 73.
Wow.
So 54 and 73.
Has she got a computer science degree, or is she just like?
No, I don't think so. I think she did a
Yeah,
stats
IT
degree or something like that.
Yeah.
I think she did stats or something mathsy, enough to wiggle her way into my school.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
China.
go ahead.
Well.
Yes. So for the term mnemonics, so a code that is easily remembered
Yeah.
is
Okay,
used
yeah.
to give the opcode or instruction. So then they want you to give an example add.
Okay.
Always give examples. I lost
Just in case.
an unreasonable amount of marks in a past paper the other day because I wouldn't give it. I forgot to give examples.
Yeah. It's weird because I did AQA biology and it's an explain, and I was like, okay, sure. Explain questions. I don't know why you would need an example in other subjects, but OCR is OCR.
Yep. That's a catchphrase now. Just go
It's
into the
hilarious.
exam with it.
OCR stands for Oxford, Cambridge, and RCA. So when the 2 best universities in the country do the worst exams, that's really upsetting.
What is that what OCR actually stand for?
Yeah, Oxford, Cambridge, and RSA. I don't have the institution to Google RSA. Sorry.
Wow.
I don't care about RSA. If RSA has to be abbreviated itself, they probably don't need to matter. You know. If only one of the R, S, and the A they had to like pick, so like they couldn't have had S and A. Oxford and Cambridge is so much more important. I don't think RSA matters.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
let's move on to the next question, which is about addressing. So this is one of the things that someone recommended we should do. On
I'm
bits.
fine with that. Okay.
So relative addressing, what do you remember about that? Because I'm not that great on these.
Addressing
The
relative.
a number is added to the absolute address, so the address given in by the label. I forgot how did they figure out the number? It's the number is added. It's a fixed value. That's it's like with paging. It's the first address of the page. Like you can use it for that. They save for arrays in the Markscheme, but they give it like paging. It's an offset. So like the first value of the page is always added to the thing given. So it's like the opposite of like indexed, because an index you add the value in the index register and it increments, but with relative the value is fixed and it stays the same. And
So it's like add 54 plus x as an example for that, where x equals 2.
Yeah, an example would be
Yeah.
safe. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I know they mentioned something about doing like real address or something. it's the real address of the address or something. Maybe.
Is that the fixed value, or is the real address the combined address? If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
the combined address
Okay.
is the real address. Thanks, Matt. That's actually a really good, important word.
Important word, yes.
Yes.
Obviously, I love those.
Really. Me too.
Yeah, what was the example we gave?
It was for arrays, wasn't it?
Yeah, for arrays.
Is it for both index and relative, both used for arrays, or
Both used for arrays.
I'll just go with it. Okay.
Relative, I think they say you can also use it for something called branching, but again, I don't care. I'm
Yeah,
not doing it for
array.
this
It's
science
like
degree.
arrays or branching.
Yeah.
So it always start at a fixed point.
Yeah.
And I keep adding up.
So relative addressing allows a real address to be calculated from a base address
Yep.
by adding the relative address. Relative address is an offset, can be used for arrays and can be used for branching. Except a
Two separate
diagram.
marks. Wow. Okay.
That's really nice of them.
That is really nice, actually. Yeah.
Times have changed, though. They're not going to let us get away with shit.
Good point. Fair point.
Let's zoom in, just bring it up a bit.
So describe index addressing. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it uses a index register. That's all I know.
Yeah, index register, the value is not fixed, it increments.
Yep, increments. Each
Yep.
time it's called.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you again use it for arrays. Go ahead.
Sounds like 3 marks, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Let's do. Was it increments each time it won it as ran or something?
Yep.
Is it for each cycle? FTE cycle? Or
No, it's every time it's
Oh,
called.
every time it's spawns, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it increments, yeah, that makes sense.
And
Every
the
time it's
example
used.
was an array.
Yeah.
So modifies the address given by adding the number from the index register
Yep.
to the address in the instruction. Then you could have given like a value thing. Bring it up a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, give the correct names for 2 other modes of addressing.
Direct and indirect.
There we go.
Yeah. See, so immediate, direct, indirect. Yeah. And they didn't even want you to describe it either. But that might be what they want this year. It's like,
Probably.
give correct names for 2 other modes of addressing. So it's like, give the correct names and describe the 2 other modes of addressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next question? I'm lost. Here we are. Okay. One feature of assembly language.
Flow
is-
control. Explain flow control. I completely forgot.
This
Oh, I
is
asked that.
an evil question. It's talking about how the different parts of the fetch decode execute cycle are handled. So it's like the jump instruction to change the address.
Is
of
that
the
where you
next thing.
is that where you were talking about conditional jumps and stuff?
No, I
Oh.
mean conditional jumps could come up, and you gotta know that. But
Okay.
flow control is just how the fetch decode execute cycle is handled. So like
Okay.
just moving through the FDE cycle.
Okay.
And you talk about what was it? Assembly language.
Yes. So it's
The different-
features in assembly. Yeah.
Different mnemonics would be used for different parts of the FDE cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see what they want. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. So, the order in which instructions are executed, the order may be changed by a jump instruction or a conditional jump instruction.
Okay.
Pretty much instructions.
8 people are watching the stream,
Drop down from 12.
but then 36 are watching his stream.
Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Hello.
Hey,
Right.
Jason.
Yeah.
You couldn't even say it right. It's 2. You don't just go move over. Anyway, put on some chinky
What?
Can't joke.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so confused.
The question you want?
Question 15, but should we move on to a bit more because we know state the meaning of the term dynamic when applied to a data structure.
I'm
That's
cool
just,
with that, yeah.
Yeah. One disadvantage to the programmer of using a dynamic data structure compared with a static one.
Harder to program.
No.
For some reason, it's harder to program.
Yeah, it's more
It's
difficult
because,
to program.
it's because the data size keeps changing.
Yeah.
So you
don't
have
know
to
that.
keep changing your code to accompany that. That's why it's harder to program.
Alright, so here's the last question. Question 18. Just
Yeah.
the actual drawing a diagram to show the binary sort tree. So
Yeah.
it's binary tree obtained by adding these words.
Oh, what is it? Orange, red, yellow.
Yeah, this came
Okay.
up in one of the past papers. I don't know exactly what one it is though.
Yeah, I think it was
See, one thing I
2011,
don't
maybe?
get, which one do you choose? Yellow or
So, if I remember,
so
you start with the root as
to
orange.
an empty tree in the order given so that they can be sorted into alphabetical order. So yeah, you would start with orange. I'm not actually
Yep.
writing orange. That's the wrong. So
Then
start with
ABCD.
orange.
Yeah.
This is where you got to remember what your alphabet is.
Yes, I'm counting in my head right now.
I'm not the only one. My mom laughed at me. I thought I was like one of the only ones who like they do the A B C D E every single time to get to every single letter.
TD, you do maths, right? Don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Done D1. I brought in an alphabet like cut out into the exam.
Yes,
That's genius.
that's amazing. Oh wow.
Could you imagine like the examiner, like they look at like the thing, then they pick it up and like really examine it, then they take it to the front of the hall, and then like they point at you, look at you, and you see him walk back, and like he looks at you and he places it down begrudgingly. It's like
They can't say anything. You're not really cheating.
no,
It's
you're
fine.
not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right then. So
Yeah,
next one. So is word more or less than orange?
Wait, let me get my
Oh,
card
it's
cut out.
It's greater than. Okay.
It
O,
is
P, Q,
greater
R,
than.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Yeah, so-
yellow.
ABCD.
Y.
Y is greater than. Never mind.
Oh.
Yep. So Y is yeah. Yellow is greater than red. So now to the right, I think.
And then pink is.
A B C D E
O,
F G H I J. People on stream,
Yes,
don't laugh
that's
at us, please.
O greater than Q.
What?
It's greater.
O,
It's
O,
greater
P,
than
Q, R,
orange.
S, T.
Yeah, it's
But
greater
less
than
red.
O, but less than red. Yeah.
No, it's less than red.
We said it's less than red.
Yeah, less than
Red.
red. Yeah. To
Green.
the left of.
The left. Blue is the left of green again.
Yes.
Green. A, B, C.
Yeah. So we've got green.
Yeah, green. And I'm blue.
When I first this might, I don't know if it comes up explicitly, but it might be important. It might help if they ask a question. I don't know how they could phrase it, but it's
Oh, guys, by
about
the way, Kieran's stream has ended. If you wanna.
okay.
No, his
Oh.
his
I
has
see.
ended.
His been interrupted.
Oh, it's never ended.
Because it's stopped. So if you want to quickly like write a comment saying that.
Come over to ours.
You may be blocked, because that happens.
So yeah, an important thing to notice about the binary trees is that
Oh, I've been blocked.
everything on the
Have
right
you?
of a node.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Everything to the right of a node is bigger, and everything to the left of a node is smaller. And like if you look at the root node, you'll notice everything to the left is smaller and everything to the right is bigger. And like
Yeah.
I thought the order, I didn't, because of the way
Jason, quick!
I saw it in my head, I didn't think that would be the case, but it might help when visualizing a binary tree in a weird question they might ask tomorrow.
Good point. How are you to because I think I've seen a question where it tells you to like explain what happens to a binary tree.
That's
Oh, you mean
when.
at the algorithm?
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
you want to add data to the binary tree.
Ugh.
First, you check the root node is not equal to null. And if it's equal to null, you just add it there. If it's not equal to null, i.e., there's something in the root node.
Is that just traversing the tree if it's not equal to null? Until you find empty space?
Yeah,
Or-
basically.
Okay.
The limiting the end of the search to get to the end would be the pointer that the node that you're comparing it to. The pointer that the node you're comparing it to is null. So like the node points to null, and then you insert the thing you're trying to add at null, and then you add the two null pointers for the thing, for the one you've added.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is that all the questions or
Yeah,
what's
that's all
that?
the questions.
What do
Now?
you guys what are we doing now?
Wait, do you quickly just go
What is
back
it
over 14? Because I was
14.
putting on my Kievs at that point.
Flow control. So it's the
Oh,
order in
the
which
one with there was a diagram, I think. Maybe it wasn't 14. Wait, let me just have a look.
the diagram
that
was
one,
just
yeah.
what
Can you explain the diagram to me? Got a diagram there.
index
That
addressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do accept label things. So CIR and
Yeah.
IR. So 7 plus 8 equals 15. That's
Yeah,
that's what it shows. But I don't really know how they do that.
Oh,
See, for
okay.
the relative addressing, you use a variable which is x. X can be any value. But
Yeah.
for index addressing, IR is it's fixed, so it can't be changed.
Yeah.
So it's always start at it, but relative is can be start at any address
Yeah.
if you get it. Sort of.
Should we do some examples of just to
Yeah,
go
Mark,
through
I
UML?
mean, it was
Yeah.
stacks.
Or we
Was
could all
stacks.
just sort post comments.
Actually, I
Guys.
think there's something that every single person who's ever done computing will agree with me that we
Yeah.
have to go over, and I really feel it's going to come up this year.
Okay.
What
Risk
is
and
it this
CISC.
time? I agree with you.
Wait,
Yeah,
what is it?
I need to. If you guys can help me form like an acronym
For what?
both of them for risk and
Risk.
CISC.
Risk and CISC.
Risk consist.
Oh.
Just
risk
remember
is-
all the points. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so risk is reduced limited number of instructions. Therefore it takes less machine cycles but more clock cycles.
No, the other way around, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so more clock cycles, less machine cycles. Wait, no, more machine cycles, less clock cycles, sorry.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know the difference between them. Apparently they're the same.
The
but-
machine cycle is the FDE cycle.
Yeah.
So, say you want to add 52 to address 31. First, you'd have to add the 52, and then you'd have to find
wait,
the
wait.
address 31,
Sorry.
then add 52 to 31.
You know, like immediate and direct.
Yeah.
So let's give a value like add 50.
Sorry, mate.
You're breaking up.
Yeah. Going robot.
Let's say you had a value
Yes.
add 50. Who's clicking so damn loudly? Let's say you had a value for add 54. How do you know whether that's direct or immediate?
They'll say so in the
If it's
question.
hashtag, if it's hash in front, it's immediate. If there's no hash, it's
An
direct.
immediate just takes the value, doesn't it? And then
Yeah.
direct stores the value.
No,
No.
direct. Go to the address, like
Yeah.
54.
Go to
Yeah.
address 54. And
Okay.
you add the contents of address 54 to the accumulator
Oh, okay.
for an
Yeah, I can
add
see the link.
instruction. On?
No, I can send a link to them experiments.
Yeah, go ahead. That would be very much appreciated.
Yeah.
What happened to Biz?
Hello.
Oh,
He
hey.
joined. He's in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just listening right
It's just
now.
I
very
love
silent.
his voice. It's
Yeah.
so energetic. I really
It is
love
very energetic.
it. It motivates me to work. Honestly.
Come on, guys, let's do this. Go team, go team.
Yeah.
Got this.
If you'd been born with the opposite sex of genitalia, you'd have been the perfect cheerleader.
Oh,
Nice, nice.
yes.
Okay.
If for president, yes, let's do it.
So for president, I'll be so bad. Just saying.
Yeah, but I'll just listen to your speeches
Right.
all day.
So
So
a
wait, are you comparing me to Hitler? Because Hitler had great.
Wait,
speeches.
what?
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 No, I'm just
That
saying.
escalated. That escalated.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there
Oh, have you looked
because
at,
you know Hitler's known for his speeches, kind of in a way.
English point.
No,
Have you guys
no.
heard of a?
Oh god.
No, no, no,
I'll
it's
stop
called
now. Sorry,
Right.
Stu. I'll stop.
No, there's
Never
this
mind.
guy
the-
who's. Do you know there's this guy who did who's actually got published in the Oxford Dictionary. It's called something law, where it's the longer communication goes on, the more increased likelihood that eventually Hitler will be mentioned in the argument, and it's actually in the Oxford Dictionary as a real thing.
So basically, someone got the Wikipedia game through Oxford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So are we covering? What are we covering?
I'm just gonna go over what a high-level
It's called
scheduler
Godwin's
is.
Law. Godwin's
Oh,
Law. sorry.
wow.
Gonna go over what the different levels of a scheduler. So there's the
Yes,
high-level scheduler, so HLS.
I don't
It's
know why. I just got a feeling that's going to turn up.
yeah, it's
Something.
a
Yeah.
scheduler. So it places the jobs in the ready queue.
It switches between ready and blocked.
Well, this
Yep.
is
No,
this
that's
is what I've
medium.
got in the notes.
No, I mean you're right, but like the phrasing they're asking for is the switches between ready and blocked.
Uh,
Yeah.
it also ensures that the system doesn't never gets overloaded.
That makes tons of sense.
Yeah. I've just completely. Wow, my mind's just melting at the moment.
That's
Loaded, not loader, loaded.
Nice.
System never
Quite useful.
loads. Help,
Someone
yeah.
in the comments, yeah, they
helps
say
the
helps with.
preventing overload of system. You sure? I'm
Good
just.
point. I was. It might do.
I'm reading it from here.
Like acts as a queue. There might be a queue or something.
Low level.
I don't know.
Just low level is putting things in order to place them into a running state.
Pardon?
If you look at the
Comments. Okay.
yeah,
I think so.
Present overloading system. Are you sure? That was.
I'm not the one who knows. I apologize. CD
Oh, this-
1905.
too bad we can't get like a teacher in the call.
Helps with preventing overloading a system. You sure? Thought that was low level stuff. Put stuff into ready state. Right.
Wait, what was this for?
The types, the levels of schedulers.
Well, which one? Cause I've got a vision thing here.
Yeah, I've got a vision thing
Who
up as
knows,
well.
lol.
Yeah, so
I love how you just add an element of chaos and then just like press lol. That's like the
yeah,
Joker.
I think he's being a troll. Who
Um,
knows?
But yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just stick with the exam dev.
Oh, God.
If you've got extra time. Oh yeah, by the way, how long does it take you guys to finish a past paper? Just in general.
It is not taking us more than 2 hours yet.
Yeah, but that's just
like-
going through it in the
like-
group,
An
not
hour
writing
and an
it.
hour.
But yeah, we don't really write it down though.
It takes me
Because from the
2
past
hours.
We do like write, do bullet points.
Yeah.
How long does it take you?
Yeah, from the past papers I've done, it just takes me about an hour 20 maximum. So yeah, I've got a
Yeah.
lot of time to spare.
And how are you doing in those papers?
Just exam conditions, mocks.
No, how are you doing? Like what grade?
Yeah, what grades again?
So far I'm getting A's, yay! But
Yeah.
so happy, but it's like, a threshold between A's and B's. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
then
sure about
was it
getting the
is it you that
A-stars.
marked it, and were you lenient a bit, or were you extremely strict?
Matt, I got Mandy to mark it.
Ah,
I'm a triplet, so yeah, I could just get my brothers and sisters to mark it. Yay.
Oh, how is
We're
that?
still getting A's. That's awesome.
That's offensive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I asked how is that? That's sorry, because you must get asked that all the time. That's really I'm sorry. That must be the most annoying thing. as a
Who
triplet.
knows?
Because I saw a comedy routine by a comedian, and he was talking about he was watching 12 Years a Slave, and he was thinking about, oh my goodness, and a black woman started crying in the theater. They was thinking about, oh my goodness, this must be a very interesting a cultural moment for her cultural and emotional development as she's linked to the movie economically and socio. And he's like, wait, no, that's extremely offensive, because that's exactly what people were saying when they watched Snoop Dogg Millionaire. Sorry, Snoop
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
Slumdog Millionaire, because he's an Indian. Yeah. So I'm sorry for that.
Right. What should we go over?
Well,
we haven't actually finished this, have we?
Yeah. So HLS we've got MLS. Is that just the swapping between
MLS.
main memory and
Main memory and
MLS
Store?
it swaps the jobs. Swaps jobs between main memory and back in store.
It's what's used in paging and segmentation.
Nice. Yeah. I always forget what the low level does though.
The low level's the easiest one. It swaps it between running and ready,
Running and ready. Okay.
because that's the simplest thing a processor can do, is just tell a thing stop running.
Removing. I don't think they actually come up with removing
That will
data from a
never come up,
binary
CD.
tree.
CD, that doesn't come up.
Oh, for topics to cover and stuff.
Yeah, he says removing
Oh.
data from a binary tree. That would take. Oh, you mean like taking it off it? So like, post order or something like that? Is that what you mean?
No, I think he means the
An algorithm. Yeah.
algorithm, like the 12 mark thing we talked about earlier. That couldn't come up. That would be insane.
If it comes up,
Touch
then
words,
yeah. If that does just come up, they
If it comes up, they'll get you.
hopefully they mess up on the mark scheme, so it does sync like the 2013 paper, that mark scheme where it had the tick in the boxes.
Yeah.
If it had that, you guys know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a grid. Yeah. There was one thing that I noticed on the OCR computing website. It said that they've updated the specification. I freaked
Yeah,
out.
that's for next year's,
That's for next
Yeah.
year, people.
I know. Oh god.
and all these videos will
Scared
be
the hell out of me.
redundant pretty much.
Yay.
That's hilarious. We're the only people that can use them.
Yeah, and yet they've
I'll be
done quite
using
well.
next year though, anyway. That's
There's
Any,
there's people in year 12 like next year, so they
Yeah,
can
they
use
use that.
it. Wait a second. We're talking about
Yeah.
adding stuff to the tree.
No, we're talking about
Yeah, I think the new
So he wanted.
is the new syllabus more practical based, like more
apparently-
programming based. I think. Isn't it?
CD says it's more apparently the new syllabus is a lot harder.
Yeah, I think it's more harder if
How?
I think it's more harder if you're not like algorithm based. I think because it's more practical. I think.
apparently they're doing like what we've learned just in the first year. But remember, they don't do any exams till in the second year.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's stupid, to be honest. But
That's insane. How could they? And unless they change their mark schemes ridiculously, and like they make a revamp completely of the mark schemes, there's no way there's no way
Guaranteed,
humanly possible to make this
Marks
exam
are gonna-
harder.
OCR's
marks are gonna
OCR.
just drop. Unless they do an F453 in which they make mistakes in their own paper, then it may be made a bit harder. But
Yeah.
apart from that,
Like that retake.
Jesus.
Oh god.
CD's
Humans.
correct. CD's correct. The specification says describe algorithms for the insertion, retrieval, and deletion of data items stored in a stack, queue, and tree. So they
Wow.
can put the deletion for the tree. Fucking
Well played, CD.
Wow.
Well played. Oh god.
Jesus.
Wait, what? They did.
You can.
We
And we've had
suspected to know the.
3.3.5b in the specification.
Wait, what is this? Removing data from binary tree.
Yep.
And do we have to know it?
Okay.
Hope that's for the next specification though, which we won't be doing.
No, this is for the current one.
Fuck. Okay, should we go over now? Take our
Give you an
guess.
idea.
Wouldn't it
let's
kind
go.
of just be? Wouldn't it be the same as the adding one, except you change incrementing or decrementing, and then when it says like input, you put output data.
No, because you have to resort the tree so it works still. You have to
Delete
make-
a node from a binary tree. YouTube video 18 minutes long by My Code School. My Code School.
Oh, I can never watch his videos. They always just buffer. I can never fully load them. I don't know why. Damn it, this is making-
guys, let's stay with the HLS stuff, and I'll look at the Teach ICT for this, and I'll make what I can of it.
Right,
Cheers.
so the low-level
go for it.
scheduler, it moves jobs in and out. So in and out of
what?
of the ready state. In
Ready state to where?
the ready
Ready and running.
this
Okay,
the
ready
ready
and
state, so it can be executed. Proof, I did actually ask James to see if he wanted to join this thing, but he went, "No, I prefer being alone."
Sounds like James, yeah. Okay. That's fine.
And it decides which order is which. Yeah, I'm not going to use my pen. Just going to use my finger instead. So which. I can't even read that. Decides the order to place them. In the running state. So a low-level scheduler, it moves jobs in and out of the ready state, then it decides the order to place them into the running state.
So, okay, let me just take some time to process this. So is that, for example, from blocked to ready and from running to ready? Those two.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, that makes sense.
Did you ask our teacher if there was anything else we should go over, or?
Hey, Dad.
Yes. So Foster was talking about the pipelining and stuff, because that was quite weird. He thinks that virtual memory and stuff will turn up, and disk thrashing.
Thrashing.
Yeah, discussion. Well, that's a simple 3 marks. It's just
Yeah.
Disk thrashing is when there's a high rate of access to the there's a high rate of access to the disk, and the disk is comparatively slower than the processor, and this means it's the what is it? The processor may hang.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the keyword.
Yeah.
And it slows shit down, basically. It's really all you have to say.
Yeah, the great resource. This is actually a great resource just to use. I put it in the main chat. That's the resource that I'm using as some notes.
More time is spent swapping jobs in and out of the disk than spent processing. That's the thing.
That is disk thrashing, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry.
More
And then
time
you can
processing.
And then you can say computers may hang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
What's the problem with speed mismatch?
Uh,
spooling,
Oh,
is it?
that's spooling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooling. Spooling.
There's something else under scheduler, which is like the preemptive and non-preemptive scheduler. So
Preemptive. Yeah. Go ahead.
preemptive, scheduler. So it's a scheduler that is allowed. That's not how to spell allowed. Allowed to move jobs out of the running state.
Yep. Did somebody die?
Sorry, no, I just closed down the hitbox one. I clicked exit. by
No.
Well, 14 people are watching this.
Oh.
Should we go through some predictions on what the questions might be, or some difficult questions that might come up as well?
Joe, did you end up actually getting any snippets from some past papers, or?
I did, and I deleted them. Thanks. Give me that.
Sorry. So if we continue with what a preemptive thing is. So it allows.
What kind of questions would you like me to get up?
Try and get questions on UML.
Okay.
On
Yeah,
BNF.
the UML stuff.
Do you want like
binary and
or
syntax
anything?
diagrams.
Do you want like insertion sort or anything?
Yeah, and sorting.
Okay.
So
Coming up.
preemptive allows move jobs out of the run state, and then into ready queue into ready queues. And it has the power. It has the power to move jobs. I'm trying to do that in like a big powerful thing.
And that's preemptive, yeah?
Yeah, that is preemptive.
What would an example be?
There's no example here,
No
but
example. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
this is just like the definition of what it is.
That's fine.
Then a non-preemptive one, so non-preemptive. I'm just using my finger because I can't be able to use the pen. So it
That's fine.
doesn't. Well, it does not, but I'm just going to do doesn't. What am I mean? Doesn't have. It doesn't have the power to move jobs until they're finished. That doesn't. That what the hell was I writing there? Doesn't have power to move jobs until finished. Well, until they are finished, but databases is the worst topic. CD 1905 said.
No, it's not, because it's the topic that doesn't change, and it's the topic that you can just cram.
Yes.
It's there's 4 different questions that come up on databases.
By the way, I've
What sort of questions turn up for the databases?
These are the 4 ones, and there's the DBMS, the 4-mark explain DBMS question. The DBMS, it's software that is a mark software.
Oh yeah, software that manages the complexities.
If you
handles the complexities of managing a database, provides a UI for the database, gives different users different views, so like data protection through access rights, and the last one, and that's hilarious now. I got it. So yeah, views UI, and it may use SQL to communicate with other programs. Go ahead.
Good.
Yep.
We have to learn SQL.
Yeah, you
I
have
think
to be able to use SQL. Yeah.
I think we need to understand and use it in a way. Do we need to know the definitions of SQL, like create, update, and stuff like that?
No, that's crazy because there's too many.
CD said that said types of keys, 3NF, and relational diagrams. Is that for predicted questions or? Actually, sure. Why not? Yeah.
CD. Firstly, they're not called relational diagrams. They're called entity relationship diagrams. That might be a mark that you might lose. entity related ERDs. That's the acronym.
Could you quickly just explain? Do you know the PC? No,
Yeah.
actually, it's why if I quickly share my screen so you
Yeah,
can
I'll
see
bring
what
up on the main.
this question. Enlarge my
Switch to
slipping
window
tool.
view.
It's quite a simple one.
It's
Yeah,
still
let's-
loading.
Just so what 3 values would the PC hold?
The
I have
current,
to actually go downstairs in 3 minutes because my chicken KFC are going to be done.
the address of
3
current-
values the PC holds is, I think I can remember. Is it 104? Is the first one
You
140?
have to say like from this.
So
So
one,
they've given you an address.
Um,
So I'm guessing isn't it 1, 2, 3, and then it increments to 1 to 1, 2, 4.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and then it's a job instruction.
I think first you have to state what the PC does, so it holds the address of the next instruction
Yeah.
processed. So yeah, it'll be 1, 2, 3 to begin with, and then it increments to 1, 2, 4.
Yeah.
Because that's a part of the FDE cycle. Just say that.
Yeah.
And then it'll become 46. Is that the thing in the question?
How is it
I'm doing it from memory. I don't remember.
Guys, what's final
okay. So,
key
yeah,
again?
so we'll go to jump instruction. That's
Yeah,
a
that's
unique
the jump
identifier.
instruction. Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. That's a unique identifier.
Wait.
Sorry, not final key. Common key. I understand primary and secondary. It's common key. I'm always forgetting.
The common key has nothing to do with anything. It's just it's
Yeah.
the
do you mean foreign key?
Sorted.
yeah.
not-
I think he means foreign key. Common
Foreign
key is
key.
common
Common
key.
When you mentioned about the
Merge.
common key,
Common key,
that's when you
everything's in the
state the
same-
algorithm for merging two sorted files.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
an
Yeah.
assumption you
It's
make.
an assumption
Assumption.
you make when you're. It's an assumption because
It's
they have to be the same
basically,
data type for you to merge them.
Yeah, what he just said.
Okay, that makes
The
sense.
secondary key. Secondary key.
Yeah, a foreign key. A foreign key is basically a foreign key. Wait, did you ask for a foreign key? Do you want to know what a foreign key is?
Yeah. All the keys. All the keys.
Go through the keys.
Okay, a foreign key. Okay, a primary key. A primary key is a unique identifier. A
Yeah.
foreign key is basically a primary key in another is used as an attribute in another table, which can therefore be used to link tables and form relationships.
Perfect.
Secondary key is used. This is my weakest one. Used to search data, I think. Used to search.
Secondary
and-
key is a
it's-
field in a
or check
table.
data. Someone corrects me on that.
It's
so-
an attribute field to the tuples.
A secondary key is a field in a table that can be used to
Yeah.
access the data in different ways. It is used to search for a group of records.
Yeah.
It's
Searching.
an
Ah.
attribute, not a field. They're very they're very pedantic
Well,
about.
in the notes which are done by that person
If,
said
if,
field.
if database comes up,
Jesus.
just say attributes. Boom, boom, boom.
Say attributes, yeah, because
Yeah, tons
that's
of
not
marks.
fair.
What?
Why would they say fields in their own notes and then?
This is someone like else's notes that they've done of it. So
Oh no.
I
I
It's
still remember
attributes.
last year, perimeter parsing. Does anyone have any notes on perimeter parsing?
I learned this morning. Do you want me to go through it?
No, yeah, because it never come up. My teacher didn't even know where it was, and there was a 5 marker on it.
I know what
Like-
you mean.
Perimeter.
Yeah.
What?
Basically parameters.
Yes, I
Remember when you're putting stuff into
my chicken's
functions
done.
or-
Sorry, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll be back in it.
when you're
Okay.
putting stuff into the functions I think it's in I don't know about Java, but when the stuff you put in the brackets in the function,
Yeah.
that's a parameter. It was a word we learnt last year, but they didn't go into any detail. The parameter is information supplied to the subroutine, so either the function or the procedure. It's information supplies to the subroutine about the variable that's going to define, and it can be used as a local variable, and it's passed using the stack. Now, when it's passed using the stack, it's passed by value or by reference. What these mean, it's basically addressing. So when it's passed by value, it's basically immediate addressing. So it's the same marking points. It's that when it's passed by value, it's that the actual value is used for the parameter. So the address where that value would be in the memory, that's not changed. That's not edited.
Okay, yeah.
But it's deleted when the function is finished being used. So you can't. it can be seen that the value, it can be seen as positive because the value in the memory isn't edited, but it's also a constraint that you can't edit the value in the memory. You can't do stuff to it.
So what would by reference be? Yeah,
by
sorry, go on,
reference-
carry on.
By reference is essentially direct addressing. It's the same thing as direct addressing. So the value of the parameter is, sorry, no, it's not. It's the location. The location is used, and then the value of the parameter is the value inside the location that's passed on the using the stack. Do you feel me?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
It's
So-
essentially, just think of direct addressing. Direct
Yeah.
addressing equals the by reference by value is equal to immediate addressing.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad way to put it, actually, yeah. Nice. Sweet. What other possible questions might turn up? They always talk about third normalized form. I think in a majority of the past papers, they always talk about
There's a question that I've
normalised
just
form.
seen on the notes, which is, what is an advantage of reverse Polish over in fixed notation?
It's that there's no order of precedence
Yeah.
to be used, so like
Doesn't need
bit
brackets.
mass, and there's you don't have to use brackets, and it's
Yeah.
unambiguous definition, unambiguous representation of arithmetic functions and all that nonsense.
Yeah, this doesn't actually say how many marks it is, but there's actually like two main like points, which is
Yeah.
any expression can be processed in order,
Jesus
and no
Christ.
rules or precedents are needed / no brackets are needed / unambiguous. So that might just be like a 1 marker maybe.
One marker.
One
hopefully.
marker, that sounds right, yeah.
Sure, guys, do we have to know the levels of viewing the data?
Levels.
Say that again?
There's like internal level and external level.
Oh
for-
yeah, the views of
Hey.
of databases, right? Of
Yeah.
DBMS. Yeah, I keep getting thrown by those questions. I've seen one question about that.
There's
If someone can help me, yeah.
Jason. I love your voice. I love it so much.
Jason and Pip have the best voices ever.
The view with the views, there's 3 levels. There's internal, so think about like Illuminati. I don't know.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god,
it is.
confirmed. Okay.
It's just the programmers, the people who have high technical understanding. That's the internal view.
Give me a second,
and
I just want to get this
we-
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So carry on,
So,
carry on, yeah.
The internal is the programmers who have a high technical understanding, and we have access to all the data. We have access to everything.
So can you change it? You can change it.
We can change anything we want because we're the internal guys. We can insert what we want. We can update what we want. We can delete what we want. We can do anything. We use the SQL, but it's harder for us because we have to write our own queries. We have to use the SQL to query the data on our own. We have to write the stuff. It might happen that it may be written for us, but it being written for us to query the thing, that's the next level. So the conceptual view. So people with the technical understanding might use the conceptual view, but it's more like people, the teller of the bank, the cash, I don't even know the British term, but like the person behind the window with the job that sucks away their life and they want to kill themselves. That's
What,
the
like a
person that
cashier?
uses, yeah, the cashier. Those are the people that use the conceptual view. So it's
No
it
offense
has
meaning to any cashiers in the audience.
Yeah.
it has you can see all the data, but you can't edit it basically. So it's more simple than the internal view, and you don't need a very high level technical expertise to be able to use it.
Jeez, where'd you get all this?
I get all this from doing every past paper and crushing myself with revision for the past month. Do you know what's messed up is because of just the raw amount of exams I've had, spanning about a month and 10 days since
I know
tomorrow.
the feels, yeah.
Um,
God damn.
I about 2 to 2.5 2.5 weeks of the last month of my life has been spent revising.
Wow, yeah.
I know the feels. I've been going
It's
study beard.
ridiculous.
Yep.
It's
I
ridiculous.
wish I had. God damn it. I wish. We're gonna use you guys as motivation, like models for next year. What I should do.
I kind of wish that I created those revision videos a lot sooner.
Yeah.
So what was great about those when I found those is that you were going through at exactly the same pace that I was. So
Yeah.
when I was eating my lunch and my dinner and stuff, I was watching and listening to. Yeah, it's really weird talking to you right now. It's like breaking the fourth wall. But yeah. The conceptual view, so you don't need a really high technical understanding. You don't need a really high technical understanding, but you still need some to be able to. You don't have to write the queries to SQL, but you still need some to be able to query the data and present it, and you can't really edit it. So there's some data protection added. Also, an important thing is that the people with the conceptual view and the external view, so I'm going to talk about next, is they only see the data they need to see. They only see the information they need to see. So that
Is this
like
under the conceptual?
a need to
still?
know basis. Yeah, it's still conceptual. Still conceptual.
So
that it's like access rights. So,
is that like
text-
limited access then?
Yeah, limited access
Okay.
to the data.
Yeah, question.
And then the final one is the really high level one. It's the easiest one. That would be like the customer looking at their bank details at the ATM.
Is there
That's
a
the
specific
external.
name for the view? Oh, external view.
External.
There we go.
Yeah. So you need very little technical understanding. You really don't interact with the database very much at all. You don't query it. That's another thing. You don't query the database. The information is presented to you.
Do you query data in the conceptual view?
Yeah, you query.
You do.
So that's like you scroll down to find a certain customer's address when you want to send them a letter. So you enter a search term, and then that queries it. The internal level, like I don't know if you did SQL with Microsoft Access in school.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Remember when
never
you had?
studied SQL.
I didn't. We had the bad teacher for that topic. So what happened? This is the worst thing. I don't like to admit this to my parents, but like the second half of computing this year, when we did all the stuff with the teacher, what it ended up being was me and Ryan giggling about whatever was on Imgur that day, because I was just perfectly hidden from her.
Yeah.
And like and it was kind of disrespectful because like the screen was hidden but my face wasn't. I was like right next to her. I was
Wow.
sitting adjacent to her and giggling my eyes out.
Wow.
Yeah. So what would happen is I'd come home from school. Firstly, I've always been best friends with the smartest guy in the room. That's just a life tip. Be best friends with the smartest person in the room. So I'd ask him when I got out of class and in the freeze, I'd pester the shit out of him. He hates me, and I know he hates me, but he can't do anything about it because I've been nothing but pleasant. So,
Wow. Okay.
That's
So,
my favorite.
I'd ask him what there was, then I'd go on Teach ICT, then I'd go on the revision guide. So I'd actually I'd treat my lessons with the bad teacher as free time at home, and when I was at home, I'd be learning about the stuff she'd be telling me, because a lot of the stuff she'd be telling me would be just misinformation, and it wouldn't help me.
That's one thing I've learned about OCR computing.
Yeah.
Don't listen to your teachers.
No.
Use
Yeah.
a revision
Back
mode.
to the views of data.
The piece
There's
of
a
data.
question that came up in January 2013, where it's explained why
Yep.
views of data would be used for each of the following tasks. So an instructor wants to check which members have booked an activity session,
Yeah.
and a member wants to check that their membership details have been stored correctly.
So the instructor would be conceptual, and the member would be external. So from that you can infer what you want to say.
Yeah, and it's just like the instructor, so the instructor does not have to devise search criteria Tasks that will be needed are predictable. So it's like the code for it's already pre-made. Reduces the chances of errors being made, so that an instructor is only able to see member details that are relevant.
Yeah.
And for the member, is just the key thing is that it's easy for inexperienced users, and that is read only, so they can prevent changes.
Yeah. I'm gonna write that down.
I think from the views of data, I think that might be a big question. I'm hoping not, because it, well...
Yeah, because just have a look. So, this is actually question 9C.
Which 2013 paper? June?
January 2013.
January, okay. Thank you.
So, no wait, what am I doing? Well, have I gone past it? Yes, I have.
Sorry.
So, it is 9C. So, that 6 marker, that question is.
For 9C part 1 and part 2, you're the same, is it not?
Part 2 is the same, yeah. So, joined together is just 4 marks. But then the whole question on, so explain the purpose of views of data, then explain why views of data would be used for each of these following tasks.
Yes.
And remember, actually try and, I was just thinking, if you ask for extra paper,
yeah.
Have you actually asked for any extra paper in the exams?
No,
Yep.
Only in computing, because I just come all the information I know. It's
for the F453 retake I took, and the amount of algorithm questions that were in there, I used so much paper. My God.
Yeah.
And isn't it like specially printed or something? Or
yeah, specially printed paper. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh,
yeah.
Geez, that F452 exam.
I know. I
didn't finish it.
So,
you're not the
Matt,
only one. I spent too much time on
for
algorithms.
the purpose of review.
it's
Who's eating?
that.
Oh, close your mouth, dude.
Please close your mouth.
What?
It's right in my ear.
Sorry, what, can you hear me chew?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I'll mute my mic, sorry.
Thanks.
Alright, so the answer was just shown a few moments ago, but I've actually completely forgotten it. So the purpose of user data, I'll probably say to view the information that the user wants.
It's to provide access to only the people who are should view it.
Yeah.
And to that's the only one I remember. Security.
Don't worry, I got it here.
Would you say that those would be the 2 generic marks if we were to be given a question like this, or
Maybe if the examiner was a bit helpful or so, it'd be like.
Do you know what I heard? There's a new person writing our paper this year.
Oh no.
That's what I've heard.
what do you mean by actually writing our paper?
Yeah,
that we're
writing the
sitting,
questions. Yeah.
The one that we're going to be sitting tomorrow.
Mm.
Interesting.
Hopefully they've already done it and we don't have to just like wait around. Sorry, we are delayed.
I hope this guy has it.
No, it's probably been done.
Remember, I had that for electronics. Every single year there was like questions that were repeated, and they were like easy questions. Like you memorised the mark schemes for them basically.
Yeah.
And then this year it was a new person, so it didn't come up. I was so angry.
No. Why'd you tell me that?
What?
That's you successfully invalidated like 40 hours of my life.
But now,
Dude.
for this remaining like 15 hours before the exam, at least now you know.
Oh, don't.
We're almost
do
there,
that.
guys.
Yeah.
What did you say?
We can do this.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Let him be
No,
happy.
what did you say?
Don't let him be happy. Don't tell him.
About what?
Yeah. Views.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, the purpose views.
Yeah, 9CI. To provide access to relevant data for a routine task without the need to write code, and it can restrict access to confidential data.
Yeah. And you're just
So,
reading Markscheme.
Yeah, I'm reading Markscheme.
Yeah. Should we
I thought that's
actually
what you wanted.
skip ahead and do some stuff on UML diagrams?
Yeah, UML. Let's go.
Yeah. So let's close these down. It's try and find something on UML. Oh, I'm zoomed in tons. Alright. So let's actually name as many as we. Oh, that's the wrong button. So how many? So what UML models can you? UML diagrams can you think of?
Object.
Class, object,
Case.
use case,
Use case.
Sequence.
State.
State.
Yeah.
And communications.
Communication.
Whoa. Yeah. I think
and
that's.
activity.
Yeah, I think so.
There
I really
are
hope they don't get us to draw them.
How many activity diagrams have you seen in the past papers? I think I've only seen 1 or 2.
I
I don't think I've seen any.
only know it because that was the one I had to do in class in presentation.
Wait, when did an activity diagram come up?
I think 2011 paper. I'm not sure if anyone can help.
One sec.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because did it have a decision box?
I don't think activity questions actually come up yet.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
think
it
it
did.
has.
It's the one with the decision box, and then there's the one with the square brackets.
Yeah. I think it was to explain, maybe?
What
I'm trying
paper
to
was
find.
No, it was just describe what each of the
Describe,
different things use. What we'd have to be able to do for UML diagrams, we have to be able to interpret them all, obviously. But
Oh
to
yeah, does
create,
anyone? Sorry.
to draw them, we only have to be able to draw class, object, use case, and communication. Everything else we just have to be able to interpret.
Does anyone remember what for a sequence diagram? This was in 2013 January.
Yep.
It said like the rectangle name labeled name and then vertical dots and the rectangle A. Do you remember what the rectangle A was again?
It was activator?
Oh,
No, that
sort
was
of.
a line, wasn't it?
Activation.
line-
I think it's
I thought-
activation.
yeah, I think it was activation. I think the line was a message. No, not a message.
January 2013.
What
Where's the
paper?
line or
What
something?
question you mean?
Names.
It was question 7. 9,
7.
sorry. No, yeah, 7. Sorry.
You sure?
8. Nope, it was later. Sorry.
Yeah, it's question 10.
10.
There you go.
Question 10. Here we go.
10B.
So it's just get a snippet tool.
Yeah. The vertical dotted lines are called lifelines.
Yeah, I remember them.
Or you could be called timelines, as you
Yep.
said yesterday, Jill. They represent.
To do what?
Sorry.
Who's gonna sleep in there? You can
Wait,
do. Oh my no.
That's my little sister.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, moving on.
Yes.
here. What's a rectangle? label?
The rectangle is. What's it? This is 10, isn't it? It is a activation.
Rectangles. What's B?
What's the
B.
horizontal lines? Yeah.
Those are the arrows. So these
yeah, what
the
are those
arrows.
called, though?
They are the message
Message.
Oh.
from the object in the class name 1 to object in class name 2.
But they could be a signal, couldn't they?
A signal. I think the signal's this though. That's the signal that gets like sent backwards, I believe. Because there was one question where it said something about flashlights.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
Messages are basically what's in brackets, and then signals are.
Yeah, did I have
What's the line
anything in
brackets?
this about?
Here, so what's dotted line?
Guys,
Oh, that's
I'm
the
gonna-
lifeline.
I'm gonna have to punch out because I sleep at about 9 before exams, so I
What?
can have 8
Right.
hours.
Yes, that's
Must-
good, man.
Right, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck,
That's
lovely.
Swallow.
Have a
See ya.
lovely sleep.
Yeah.
Lovely dreams.
Yeah, so this is all that's in my notes for sequence.
Okay, what does lifeline do?
Lifeline, it
Our name one.
top to bottom in order, in time order. It shows duration of the object.
DD wants to ask our name 1 and 2 objects. I'm 1 second.
Yes.
Yeah, they are class
Yeah.
objects.
Yeah.
They are the object diagram of class name 1. It would be in this.
Nice.
Then it would be object diagram of. Wait, if I present it, was it? Yes, there we go. So, driver is the class. or the object of the class.
Nice.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
the download link to this is in the video link in video description.
See for unlock, there's the empty brackets. So
On your playlist, yeah?
Yeah, on my playlist and within each one of those videos.
I'll give a link.
Yeah. There you go, Priff, you're learning your moderator
Do a
status.
late night or something.
I guess so. Anything else? Can we cover the? I'm not sure if there's a question on it before but the names of an activity diagram, the definition for them. If that makes sense.
I've
I've done
got
80 now. Sorry.
for activity. There won't really be many questions on an activity, would there? But knowing the OCR, yeah, I'll just bring this in. So activity, there's starting point, then circles the activity, then the decision.
Then input output.
Yeah, the horizontal line, which covers more than one activity that is done at the same time.
Which one is trigger diagram?
Trigger.
Yeah, there's a one about triggers.
It's state basically. So when okay, well, if you go to state.
Yeah, let's go to state
Yeah.
diagram. Yay. Okay.
Just continue pressing like enter.
State.
There we go.
Okay. So the state, so like book borrowed would be a trigger. Book not in library would be a trigger. It's basically when there's an arrow, when there's writing in the arrow, that's a trigger.
Yeah, and what's the circle then?
That'd be the circle here,
that's
the start,
point.
like entry point,
Oh, start point. Okay.
pretty much.
That's the entry point.
So, say what a trigger was again? Is that if an arrow's labelled?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
Just a label on, because the arrow displays the transition of states, basically the flow of states. So,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
so like for example, in your videos, there was one where it said recording and then stop recording in the arrow and then editing. So the trigger is to stop recording because that's the changing of the state.
yeah.
Like during the arrow, basically.
That makes sense. Yep.
Oh god, I'm so sweaty.
I've just got a fan on, so it's like a sauna in here, but it's a nice cool sauna, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, in use
My
case,
laptop's overheating.
I've got 2 laptops right beside me. I've got the hitbox stream, and then just the spreadsheet with like people's requests, and someone's actually entered in, "Are you from Bristol? Are you from Bristol?" So,
Yes, I am.
Yes. Well, just me and
Both.
Priff are.
So, yeah, me and Pyro Laptop are from Bristol. Yup.
Yeah. Yeah, these are UML diagrams. What else is there? There's we want to go over BNF as well. Just like do an example of that. Yeah.
Sure.
Is there any example in this BNF?
Oh, come on, we're not the home of the hippies. Just, I don't know, the greenest part of England. Yeah.
Yeah. So the need for it is that it's unambiguously define the syntax of a computer language. I keep getting like the unambiguously define, but I keep forgetting the syntax of the computer language.
So is that for both BNF and the syntax diagrams?
No. Syntax is just to unambiguously define the terms. Define the terms
Okay.
unambiguously in a computer language. Look,
So-
as
I'm
I'll
gonna
show
get
you
that.
now.
I'm just gonna go get down that definition. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yep, see, look. If you do it one more time.
Is there anything on? No, there isn't. So I believe syntax.
No, you keep pressing enter on your find. Enter again.
Ah, there you go. Purpose
There we go.
to define terms unambiguously. That's just what syntax is.
Basically. Hold on 1 sec.
yeah, good graffiti in Bristol with Banksy. Nice. What else is there to cover? Right now for the exam, I feel okay, but I'm not sure if I can feel 100% confident.
Priff, we're just what time are you planning to get into school tomorrow?
Early, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get there in about 8 or so. And I'll bring my tablet in, so we've got some notes on there.
Nice, nice.
Well, you guys gonna do some revision tomorrow?
Yeah, before the exam.
How?
I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want to stress myself out.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? For F451 Priv, didn't I guess some of the questions that came up?
Yeah. Should we just quickly make some end predictions, I guess, of what the paper's going to be like? Of course, there's going to be like, you know, tons of mantis exponent stuff, but other than that,
There's gonna be a lot of.
do you think they might throw in a features of operating systems?
Can we
I
discuss?
haven't seen it.
Could we discuss like the application stuff? So, like
Application.
like immediate addressing, for example, that takes the value, and
Oh, someone wants to go through normalization.
Yeah. Just quickly bring up.
I'm not sure if we need to know 1NF and 2NF. I'm so iffy with
no,
that.
I don't think we do.
Yeah, so
I'll stick with the NF.
let's do a
If it
value.
does come up, then I'm.
Should we just stick with a like so -1? No, wait, we don't need -1, do we? So I'm just gonna do it like this. Just so 1,
What's
2. Gonna just do a 6-bit mantissa 3-bit exponent. Yeah, 8, 16, 32, and then the actually we don't do exponent yet, do we? Got a half, a quarter, eighth, 16th. So, what number should we represent? But we have to normalize it.
0, 0, 0,
1, 0.
1, 0. And then for the exponent, let's just put.
Well,
0, 0, 0.
we have to
So-
do the exponent after when we normalize it.
Look, sometimes they do give you a
Yeah.
set exponent to begin with.
Let's just go 0, 1, 0 as exponents.
No, I said 3-bit, didn't I? Right, so to normalize this, so the actual dot is going to be that.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
back. Sorry,
drop
my annoying brother was just being annoying, as usual. But anyways, carry on. What have I missed? Normalization. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm not sure if it'll help you guys or not. It's just my mind works weirdly. But how I think of it is just, if I get stuck on if it should be a minus or a plus for the exponent, just try to think of it like what you do in science.
What's that?
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Okay. So
Think of
Say
it
if-
like you do in English. Okay.
say if it was like if you want to turn, I don't know, 500 into
Oh,
you know 10 to the something, then that would be 5 times
10 to the minus.
10 to the minus 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
like-
that's how I know it. So if it's a big
Yeah.
number, and it'll give you a negative exponent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you guys have your own methods,
So-
if
so
it
for
works, it
normalising-
works for you.
So for normalization, obviously with this one, you're going to have to move the 1 forward too.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
now you
we're
move
moving-
the decimal back by 2.
Yeah, we go from there to 1,
Well, yeah.
2.
No, wait.
Yeah.
No, you don't go from there. You go from the first 0.
Yeah,
Okay.
first 0 and second 0.
Go back. So you go back 2. So then does
Yeah.
that mean you minus 2 from the exponent?
Yeah, that means
Minus 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So then new value would be 0, 1, 0, 0. Yeah, but
Yeah,
and we've got wait, we've got the accuracy is lost. We've got wait 1, 2,
You want
3,
my
4,
share screen
5,
and
6.
show them?
No, because you still have zeros. They,
Oh, yeah.
they just place them on the back.
What?
What?
1, 2, 3. Wait, what have I done?
What are
Matt,
you doing?
You want to do it?
It's the exact same number of zeros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then exponent will be 1.
So
And then
So
That's
minus
minus
2 will be
one.
minus 2. Be minus 2, yeah.
it'd be
So it'll
1.
be 1, 1, 0.
no, now be 0, 0, 0. Because that's exponent, it's already. Here, let me share screen and I.
Yeah, share screen.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I need to
I'm-
wash my clothes.
I'm very confusing you.
Again, if you guys are confused as well, I think is it Kieran, the guy who did this other stream?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
covering it. He was also covering
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Is that right? Yeah.
yeah, it's live.
If you've got a method that works for you, then you should go for it. Yeah.
Okay, so Okay. So that's the that's the tensor, and then that's exponent.
Yep.
So the dot is here, so you have to
Yep.
go 1,
1,
2.
2. Yep.
So that would be -2.
Yep.
And then that's 1, 2, minus.
Oh yeah. So I didn't realise that he'd
So
because
2,
Yeah,
minus
I
2.
messed it up when I
Matt
was
put it
explaining it.
reverse like half and a quarter, and that
So
confused me.
0, 1, 0, and now
0, yeah,
with 2 zeros, so 0, 0. So that's
and
1,
0, 0, 0, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 0.
So then, if you work that out, you'd get half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 2 minus 2.
Yeah.
So 2 minus 2 equals 0.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
So if that's 0,
See,
0.
my main mistake with this was that I would always go from the 1, so I'd go forward, like see how many places there were, instead of going backwards.
Okay, that's it.
Right. Alright, so
Hopefully that explains.
yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
it doesn't try going over the other videos. How long we've been streaming for over 2 hours now.
Wow.
Nice. Yay.
Well, I started streaming before. How long's the Skype call been going for? 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, because we
That's
started
fine.
at 7, so it's been
Yeah.
like 2 hours, 6 minutes, yeah.
What else? BNF, reverse binary trees. Would you think about that, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
ACC. Sorry, I'm just trying to. AC. Oh, a sort session. Okay. Someone in chat wants to do a sort session. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Sorting. So
Oh,
there's.
actually, oops. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, sort session. Do you want to quickly do insertion and quick sort?
Yeah.
Insertion, if you use that method.
There's actually a question which has both of them if you wanna.
Do you want to share your screen? And
I haven't got it up though, but yeah, just give me a sec. And I'll get it up.
yeah, and then you can
what
explain
she
it
said.
because.
Yeah. You need to lay it out very specially. Could you? Why don't you quickly just talk for a minute? I need to just put on some washing, and then
Alright.
I need to wash my school shirts for tomorrow. Wait a minute. Let me just. Actually, you know what? I'll just quickly go through this. Okay, I think it
Wow.
was. See, that's dedication. It's dedication.
Yeah,
right
so what? Let's actually name the types of sorting. So there's the insertion sort.
Yeah.
There's the quick sort.
Yep.
What else is there? There's the insertion quick. There's the
is
bubble.
merging? I'm not sure.
I
Well,
don't think
on
merging's
sort.
part of
Oh,
it.
there's the quick sort, insertion sort.
Bubble short as well.
Quick,
But that
I
probably
don't
won't come
think
up.
we do that,
no,
do
bubble
we?
source D1. No, bubble source isn't this.
Oh, D1, don't remind me. Bad memories.
There's
Oh, God.
there's quick sort, bubble sort. No, sorry, there's quick sort, insertion sort,
That's it. That's
binary
it.
search. Yeah, those are for searches. Yeah, but there's binary
Yeah.
search as well, which you need to know.
Yeah, then the searching. I'm just gonna draw a line there.
Okay,
So
here
then-
we are. Here we are.
Oh,
Got the
right.
question now.
Yeah, so there's the serial.
Serial and binary. I
Yeah.
think those are the 4 main ones we need to know.
Oops. Oh,
Yeah. And if you present your screen, then I'll display it. Or you're having technical difficulties.
Probably should put on my washing, but okay, here we go.
Serial search.
Okay, let me just share my screen. Just give me a second. Okay, there you go. Is it on screen yet?
Yep.
Okay, so this is insertion sort and quick sort. Now let me just write these numbers. Okay, so which one would you like me to go through first? Which one should I go through first?
Probably just go in order, so insertion then quick.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to have a line. Actually, no, you don't. Sorry, this is insertion sort. Okay, so what you want to do is, I don't know how they're going to structure this out. You first write out all your numbers because they do this. Wait, can I use that? Oh, I can use the text thing from. Can't I?
You
Why
could
don't I
just
use
copy
somebody's-
the image and just put it into,
Yeah.
paste it into
Why don't I
Paint.
copy the image now?
Well, just press the next to the save button. There's a copy image.
Okay, let me just give it this. copy. Oh. Oh, what do you know? Okay. So, how do you get text? Text.
The A.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
So what you do
the A, yeah.
first is you'd say original. I've spelled that wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
CD just
don't-
set your desktop background. Our lives are determined by what we do tomorrow.
Oh
here we
god.
are. Our
Reminding
future
me that.
is created by what you do today, not tomorrow.
I'm scared.
I had some motivational speeches, which do not work because this has not helped me at all. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so if you want to say original data set, and then you it. This is how they do in the mark scheme. But what they do in the mark scheme is weird because these, for example, would be different fonts because these aren't meant to be presented yet. So then you'd say insert. You do the first number. So the first number here is 25. Should do. How do I get back onto this?
What past paper is this?
2013 January. Sorry. How do I get back onto this?
I think if you use a select, yeah. See if that works,
Yeah.
maybe.
No, I don't
No?
think you can do it. No.
God damn it! What have I done? okay.
Just
Future
Control Z,
reference.
Control Z, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
To reference. Okay. I'll just say this. Okay. So then you do insert, and you insert the first number. So there'll be 7.
No, it'll be
yeah.
25/7.
Oh yeah, sorry, 25. Yeah, because none of these. I'm just gonna put these on in a distance actually. 48. Oh, no, 48. 19. 30. Oops, sorry, 32. 21. And then you insert 7, which is the next number. As you can see there, 7. And then you'll have 7, 5, because you're sorting it now, so it's just in an
Yeah.
arrangement. Now the exam, they show this constantly here in the background, but I honestly don't know how I would show that because they do it in a different font. But then you just do insert each number. So the next one would be 48, and then you
Yep.
just simply just insert it in order as it's being inserted. So 48. I'm not gonna
and
write this
just
up.
carry on, yeah? Yeah.
So then
Just
that'll
carry on
be
from there.
37, 19, so that'll be 7, 19, 25, 48, and you just carry on. Okay, now quick sort. You basically create a pivot. So I'm gonna. How would I do it? I'll write it out actually. 20. Oh, let's do it better for science. 25, 7, 48. No, sorry about this. 48, 19, 32, 20.
Okay.
21. So you just do a pivot from these, and you did a mid value, which would in this case be 19. And then everything which is smaller than 19 goes to the left in order, in the order it is. Everything bigger goes to the right. So then here you'd have 7 because you keep it in order. Then nothing else is smaller than 19. And then in order, because you just bring this straight over, 25, 48, bring it straight over, 32, 21. And then this becomes a fixed, fixed, which means that's now sorted, you don't leave it. And then you do it, then you have 2 separate lists here, and you do it for each one. Now for this one, because this is an explain question, for that one, you can just say insert, that's enough in the mark scheme. But for this one, you need to do a table beside it. So in this one, you'd show all your working outs, and then next to it here, you'd say for this one, pivot 19, and then for this one, you'd say swap 7 over swap 25 over G, and then you'd continue on like that, and that's how you'd solve this question. I hope I've explained that well enough.
Yeah. I gotta go quickly. I gotta go and eat. So sorry about this for pausing the stream or whatever. But good luck, guys, everyone, for the exam.
Yeah,
You
you
got
too.
this.
Yes. Believe in yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the mark scheme, they did actually want
Yeah.
you to define what insertion sort and quick sort is, so the way you'll do it. But then they also wanted you to say the advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
So for that,
You explain what it is, then show it, and then give the advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, so insertion sort, insert one number at a time, and then just using the set of numbers. Then you give the advantage and disadvantage. Then do quick sort and explain it. Then advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Embed. Well, let's put the link to the YouTube video where it's quick sort with Hungarian folk music, folk dancing. I mean.
Mhm.
Right, so we've done sorting. Should we quickly do some this BNF stuff?
Yeah, sure.
So BNF.
I'm gonna quickly put on my washing. I'll be back in a
Right,
back in a bit.
I will need to try and find some data on it. Still feeling confident? Right. So who's currently in the call? Nice.
Oh, me, sorry.
Right. Yeah, so for the BNF and syntax diagrams, there's the is defined as, so that's the colon equals, and then just the line going up is the or. But this syntax diagram, that's a bit confusing.
No, that's actually okay. So say for the first expression, it must.
Yeah, it's just because they're not doing it in. They haven't got it like a one continuous line and just the arrow going into like a brick wall sort of.
Yeah. So for the expression, the first one, it must contain a term.
Yeah.
Or more like a term plus or multiple of that.
Yeah. Whereas so expression a term or the so it can have a term or plus another term.
Yeah.
And then term is defined as so it must have a factor or it can have a star or and another factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's what do people want? Anything that you want to go over?
Me?
Is there anything that you want to go over quickly or like?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, just the main thing probably for so to obtain the reverse Polish notation from a binary tree, it's post-order traversal.
Well,
Something that you should probably remember is that it is post-order to obtain the reverse Polish notation, so reverse Polish from a binary tree.
yeah. Here, C4 stacks. Hello?
Yeah.
C4 stacks is first in, last out.
Yeah. So.
And
there are 2 pointers within a stack. So if they say, so state what type of.
No, for reverse Polish notation, you can use stack or binary trees to solve it.
Yeah. So this. Do you want me to explain a bit with the stack?
Well, I think I'm okay with stacks. You put the multiply clause in the stack.
Yeah. So AB star plus, I guess maybe. Maybe let's do C plus instead. So then you just use a stack by having you put A in, then you put B in, and then you add those together.
Wait, that is already reversed.
Yeah, but this would be if they this would be if they have oh god, come on, let me wait. Yeah, I think it's gone off the So say if A equals 1, B equals 3, then C equals 4. So there, and this would be a question if they want you to explain how you obtained your answer or something. So you put A and B on, then you add them together, then you'll put like so.
No, see for that example, it's already reversed.
Yeah, I was thinking of using it to solve an expression or so.
Yeah. So just go like star AB plus C.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry.
Here, Joseph.
Hello.
Remember you said you explained reverse Polish using stacks.
Yeah.
Can you like explain again?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Do you want to get on Paint and share screen?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, because I started to explain it, but then I went into explaining when you have to show the expression of how you got something.
Okay. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. Give me an expression to go through.
Star AB C. No, star AB plus C.
And you want me to pull it back into infix?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
put back to reversed. Yeah, okay. Same.
That is reverse.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, yeah, okay.
No, that
Okay,
is
so
not.
that's prefix, sorry. Okay, so you want me to put it into notefix, right? Infix,
Yeah.
sorry, infix. Okay, so what you do for infix is you look at the value first, and
Yeah.
then so you go from left to right. So then for infix, you put the value out here,
Yeah.
and then put this value into the stack.
Yeah.
Then you put this value into the stack. I don't know if it can be done for prefix. Wait, maybe I'm not trying to remember.
Here's the past paper question.
Okay, yeah.
A
give me
plus B.
1 sec.
What past
let me-
paper is
yeah,
it from?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay,
so
so let me
A
write this out.
plus B times C
A plus B times C. Okay, so there's
That's
two
a
types of way of using a stack. So you could either use a stack, because this is an infix notation. You can either use a stack to pull it in postfix, or to convert from postfix back into infix. I will show you how to do both. Once I've pardon?
Postfix is reversed.
Yeah, postfix is reverse Polish. Okay, so when you're trying to convert them into reverse Polish, when you get a letter, there's an order of precedence, and the order of precedence is equals, which is assignment, left bracket, which aren't featured here. But what would happen if you had a left bracket, you place something on top of the left bracket, and then when you reached your right bracket, you'd remove that whatever's in between the brackets straight out from the stack. And then you have plus, minus, multiply, divide, and to the power of. Now, to place something on the stack, you would write out the letters straight out. So you just write them there. Then when you have an operator, you put them in a stack, but only if that the one you're placing in the stack is higher precedence. So as you can see later on, we're going to meet a multiply, which is higher precedence than a plus. So you would add that straight onto the stack. But if, for example, the multiply was first and then the plus was there, we would
keep adding up.
No. We would remove the multiply because the plus cannot be added until the multiply is removed. Therefore, because it's lower precedence, and then we would add the multiply, and we would check that. So if there was like a minus here, so it has to be lower. So if there's a minus here, you'd have to remove the minus first before the plus can be added, because it has to be a higher precedence. So it can't even be the same. Okay, so you'd add the plus there. Then you look at this one. There's a B, so you just put B there.
Yeah.
Look at this one. There's a multiply, so you just place that straight on the stack.
Yeah.
C, multiply. C, you just place that there. and then you clear the stack now. So you clear the stack's empty, and then you just have star plus. Is that correct?
That's same as BC multiply A plus, so yeah.
Okay, now let me show you how to go back to reverse Polish. I'll keep that in, actually. Sorry. Okay, so what you do for reverse Polish, converting back into infix, is you do the opposite. And you can also do this, for example, when they give you a reverse Polish equation and they say like A is equal to 5, B is equal to 2, you would do exactly this, except you would be using values instead of letters.
Okay.
So with this one, when you get a letter, you place it into the stack. So A goes in a stack, B goes in a stack, C goes in a stack, and then you reach a multiply. So you just place the multiply straight out like that. And then you put the right side there onto the far left, and then that side there. You've got to make sure so the front item goes to the right.
The top one goes to the right.
Yeah, and then the bottom one goes to the left. So then you'd rewrite this as B star. Oh, sorry, it's B star C.
Yeah.
And you would place that back on a stack. So A's there, B star C. And then you look up again. There's a plus. You add the plus straight out. You put that on the right.
Yeah.
Put that on the left.
So
Then
that's
you have A plus B star C, which was the original expression, was it? Right?
okay.
Okay, so that's how you do it.
Okay.
I hope I've explained that well enough.
Well,
Okay, stop sharing. I hope that was sufficient. Sorry.
Yeah, because in the mark scheme, there's the that's for the first question when you're
That's the
converting.
brackets one.
Because the original question was convert each of the following infix algebraic expressions to reverse Polish notation. And that was the first one, so it's AB plus, or that would get you the 1 mark, and then AB plus C times.
Yeah.
And then the second one which you answered, which was A plus B times C, and it's
A, B, C, star plus.
Yeah, because I just think the grouping thing, so A, B, that is the plus because it's like going from the outside then in.
Yeah. See, with that one, with the first one, you would be able to get that because the brackets would change the answer, basically.
Yeah.
Because the brackets, as I said, you do the left bracket first, and then you'd have the plus, and then you do the right bracket, and when the right bracket closes it, you remove what's ever between them in the stack, so that's why plus would be removed first, as I'd stated.
Right. I think we might actually quit to the stream for now.
Yeah.
But the main things to remember, so many-to-many relationship is, so that one is not able because it's not in third. It makes it so not normalized since it's not a free normalized form. So the many-to-many relationship. So entity relationship diagrams.
Yep.
Not sure what question that is about.
So like schema.
Uh,
Oh, that would have been probably about DDL.
Yeah, DBMS.
No. Oh.
Yeah, it
Oh yeah.
defined correctly.
Can't you? Yeah.
Remember, it's DBMS, not BDSM.
Indeed. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Well,
send it
I'm
here
going
then.
to the shower now.
Yeah.
Okay, so good luck,
Good.
everyone.
Yeah. Good luck.
And we might host an after exam stream.
Yeah, but that'd probably be either 4 PM or 7 PM.
Yep.
I'm going to party
4
tomorrow.
I will post it on to I'll post it as a sticky chat message when the next stream will be. for
Okay.
the actual exam.
Well, best of luck, everyone. We hope the exam's nice and kind, but it's also your so probably not.
Yeah.
And best of
And
luck.
yep, good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Uh,